everyone and welcome back to my channel Synergize with Sudhasha. In this video, I'm going to talk about Lord Dattatrey's 14th Guru, the ocean, and the lesson that we can learn from this seemingly boundless ocean. Lord Dattatrey observed that the ocean is self-contained. It neither flows into the rivers nor does it crosses its boundaries. On the contrary, the river water flows into the oceans. At the same time, the ocean is still and quiet. The deeper the ocean, the more settled it is. There may be ripples or disturbances at the surface of the ocean. However, inside it is still and serene. Even when the water flows into the ocean during the monsoons, and however dry it is in summers, the level of oceans remain the same. Lord Dattatrey learnt from the ocean that one must not bulge up with pride in the face of favorable situations, nor isolate oneself in adversities. This is one of the qualities a leader must possess. A leader manages success with a lot of maturity as well as humility, and at the same time is able to stay focused and calm in extremely stressful work environments. Simon Sinek, the leadership guru, mentions this quality of a leader as grace under fire. He says a leader must be able to manage their own stress and then become the leader they wish they had. Leadership qualities and being an effective leader is such a vast topic that it can go on and on. However, I will be limiting my talk to describing the leadership qualities of the main character from one of my favorite Bollywood movies, Lagaan, and then sharing some tips to be an excellent leader. Bhuvan, the main character of the movie, grabs the opportunity put forward by Captain Russell, the British officer, of waiving the tax on the farm produce for the next 3 years by playing a game of cricket with the British officials. He shares his vision with the villagers and convinces them to play the match. He identifies the strengths of each player as per their profession and assigns responsibilities accordingly. He reinforces his vision time and again and goes against all odds to select Kachra as one of the team players who spins skillfully due to his disability. He is empathetic, patient, and has a high emotional quotient. He is able to manage small ripples during the journey, like deceit by a traitor and poor performances by some of the team members. At the end, his attitude of never giving up enables him to give the best shot even at the last ball and eventually win the game. While these are some qualities of a leader, one point worth pondering is that we all have the capacity of becoming a leader. That doesn't mean that we all should be a leader or we all want to be a leader. At the same time, it is worth noting that leadership is a learnable skill and can be developed and nurtured over time. Now, here are some tips to be an effective leader. The first tip is to create a shared vision. To create a goal, one must first have a vision. A visionary leader should be able to paint a picture of shared future which motivates others to work with passion and purpose, thereby ensuring that everyone is working towards a common goal. The second tip is to empathize. I love what Simon Sinek has to say about empathy in leadership. He says empathy is not about being in charge, but it is all about taking care of the people who you are in charge of. Remember, small acts of kindness go a long way. The next tip is to know the strengths and weaknesses of the team members. Competent leaders are the ones who are able to bring together different individuals to build a cohesive team. It is therefore essential to identify the strengths and weaknesses of each team member and assign roles and responsibilities that they can excel in. This will help to create a motivated and efficient team, thereby increasing productivity and happiness at the workplace. The tip is that a leader must listen to speak. Effective leaders know when they need to talk and above all when they need to listen. To quote an example of the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela, he learned to be a good listener from John Intaba, the tribal king who raised him. When John Intaba led the tribal meetings, he would inquire, listen intently, and would never offer his comments until everyone else had spoken. As a leader, one must pay attention to the voices of others by reflecting on the words, the tone, the context, and the non-verbal cues. The fifth tip is being accountable. This means to hold oneself responsible for both success as well as failure. When a leader takes accountability, it means they are taking full ownership of it. Here I would like to quote an example of the former Indian cricket team captain MS Dhoni. His team members would say, when the team wins, you will never find Dhoni anywhere prominently. But when the team loses, he is right in the front taking full responsibility. Now that's the sign of a true leader. And the last tip is to manage self before managing others. John F. Kennedy mentioned that leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. A leader cannot lead without knowledge and a desire to learn, and must continue learning in order to discover better ways to improve systems, develop teams, manage resources, and much more. It's truly said that a reader today becomes a leader tomorrow. These are some of the tips to become an efficient leader. Apart from this, one must remember to lead by examples. People look up to such leaders and draw inspiration from them who have set high standards and have made exemplary achievements in their fields. This is all about Lord Dattatrey's 14th Guru, the ocean, and the leadership qualities we can learn from his Guru. I hope you liked the video. Kindly let me know in the comments below. In my next video, I'm going to talk about Lord Dattatrey's 3 Gurus, honeybee, gatherer, and the lapwing bird. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you once again, and I'll be back soon.